to tell you, this is the most, as we had a conversation earlier, the most put together presentation. You may think it's just another thing you're doing for the Union Club. For us, my gosh, Yen call us, email us, make us get together for breakfast. It was a 3-page thing in my purse. Do not sell your business. Do not promote yourself. Do not do this. You have to do this. Yes, ma'am. She's awesome.
You're proving my husband's point.
And she was telling me how wonderful it is for this club. I went a lot of years ago, I was already a member, and I was listening to this girl, I'm like, my gosh, her new company just recruited her. And I'm like, whoever recruited her have a gem, they should know that.
Hey, there's no selling here, but...
That's right. So I told her, I said, you be careful, you're working for a multi-million, majority-owned Marshall business. Don't be too loud, don't talk too much. She said, they need me more than I need them. I said, whoa, yeah. We're still Asian, we're still women, we're still below all those white males. In my days, that's right, okay. In my days.
You have proven.
That's right.
Prove your own story. Tell us your story.
In 1969, when I came to America, I was just like Alika and all of us, I came with nothing. And I came as an F1 student. I went to an all-girls Catholic high school college in Iowa, and then Atomo Heights. I went through a lot. I was abused, you name it, I did it. So I look at young women like her and all these up here, I say, my gosh, you don't remember Union Club, never had women until Karen Horn came. I think I was like the second or third or fourth. And we still have that entrance. Just this morning, my girlfriend and I were saying, let's go through the entrance, the girls' entrance. I said, since when do we still go through the girls' entrance? And here we have all these women here. So I needed to remind you, the world is still different. Until the white male goes places, then the white woman, then the Jewish male, then the Jewish woman, then the black female, and then black male. It doesn't come to people like us. And then the Latinos, because they have the vote. The Asian people, we don't have the vote. So we need to push all of you up there for us to get up there. So again, I applaud you, and Radhika, the Asian people, we applaud you, because there was a time when I became a lawyer in '76. I still remember I speak fluent Chinese. I'm so fluent, it's embarrassing. So Chinese don't use women like me. Women, my gosh, there's still Toms in Cleveland. They don't have a woman board member. Like every 5 years, they come to ask me, oh, Mrs. Wong, they still call me Mrs. Wong, because for them, I'm still 25 years old and a new immigrant. They still say, would you like to join our board? They know my answer is no, and they'll be so happy. I said, oh, thank you, but they want my money, but they would never. It's still like this in the Chinese community. The world hasn't changed, but it will, with young women like you guys. I look at you and say, my gosh, you know, we have so much work to do. We're just, Lauren and I were talking in the back room. Now we're in the back room. Can you imagine? It used to be Lomans, the back room. Remember Lomans? We all buy our on sale stuff at the back room. They're the best. We always go to the back room. Tiffany's, only the rich gets to go to the back room to buy their jewelries, you know? And there was a time when Asians like us, and Lauren, you're lucky you're white. Maybe you're Canadian and Brit. I love that accent. People like us, we want to be white. In fact, Thailand, there's a revolt now on Shiseido makeup. There's a white line. Actually, I used to use it. And then I had my daughter and I stopped using Shiseido white. So don't buy Shiseido white. It's very big. Because we don't want to be white, you know? So that goes to the Toni Morrison. I know I'm supposed to tell you where I came from. I just want to come up with some history about the Union Club, about Yen, and now you have Union Club, you have Pajamas Party. But when I was young, actually I was young, we used to have some judges. In those days, none of us were married. None of us want to marry. None of them want to marry us. Now, Penny Gone became a federal bar. Judge Wells retired. We were the woman who used to go. Linda Salk, now I think she's semi-retired. Wilton Salk's ex-wife, Juliet, dumped her. But that's okay. He's not as rich as we are. But we had so many women in those days that I look at you guys, and you're in a Union Club, in a room having a great lunch with other women. When I was 20 years ago, this would never have been heard. Sorry, I was so excited.
We, as a humankind,
awesome.
and as a society, will come
That's
all the
right.
way, as you just said.
That's
now,
right.
coming here by yourself, I believe starting a business with one desk and no secretary. I mean, how did you end up here? First of all,
I couldn't get a job. Every time I got a job, I was fired. I interviewed with Jones Days. I just saw a big quote this morning. I always reminded him, if you only hired me, I would make you a multi-millionaire. I interviewed with Squire Sanders, Jones Day, you name it. I wanted to come back to Cleveland because my sister is here. We started the Pearl of the Orient. We started my husband's pharmacies. And now my husband is very sick with cancer. But I look at him, I'm like, yay, he came in 61 and I came in 69. And really it's not difficult because you don't know better. I still remember in Chicago, we used to live by University of Chicago. The 8 of us Catholic girls in the little hotel with a little hot pot would entertain all the foreign-borns. Because in those days, dormitories are closed. So you couldn't really get together, so we entertained all of them. It's not like we have money, so we cook little rice. And in those days, there's no Chinatown. You can buy chopsticks and bowls. So we'll all share like 5 rice bowls. And those were the best days. Even those pajama parties that you were talking about, a lot of us today look at each other and say, my gosh, our kids are teenagers or going to college. Our husbands have since divorced us, and half of us became widows and widowers. But look at us, we're still here, we're still working, we survived breast cancer, you name it, we're still here.
great story.